What's up, y'all? Thank you for keeping up with the Joneses. In today's video, we'll be talking about the 5 red flags that we feel you should watch out for in a relationship. What's something that happens in a relationship where you just like, hell no, I'm about to get out?
Fuck that.
If you like these videos...
Some people like, hey, no, I ain't finna deal with that.
Right. If you like these videos, keep watching.
Okay, so if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And let's just jump right into this. The first one is a liar. Let's talk about that.
Yes. So, if you are with a partner and they're just lying about... First off, if they lie about things they don't even have to lie about, then that just tells you, like, as far as their character...
Why you gotta lie, Craig?
Right.
Why you gotta lie?
I feel like if you're just not with somebody who's forthcoming with you, then it's just like, it's going to be a bigger problem when something comes up.
Yeah, it just really messes up the trust. Like, when somebody lies, you're like, okay, I can't trust you at this point because you're lying. And then it brings it to another level if they're just lying for no reason. Right. So it's like...
You always want to be with somebody who is forthcoming with you.
Exactly.
Always.
Okay. The second one is how they treat you when they mad. Like, that's huge. Like, if you really think about that, like how they treat you when they mad. So if you guys get into an argument or whatever and the partner, they're calling you all out your name. They just basically saying stuff that they wouldn't say. Like, I know when you're in an argument, you usually say stuff that you don't mean at times. But if this is like a pattern of someone calling you out your name, you know, you this and you that, and it's mainly like degrading, beating you down type thing, right? That's a problem. And
it gets to the point where it's just abuse at a point.
Yes, mentally.
I feel like even though, like, if me and Taffy get into the argument, I just know things would never come out of my mouth because it's just like I would never address her in those ways. So it's like those things won't even be in my vocabulary when I'm addressing Taffy.
And that has a little thing that has something to do with respect as well, because it's like I respect you enough to not call you out your name. Like, yeah, you may play or anything like that when you guys are playing around, but when it comes into like a serious argument, I'm not gonna call you something like that, or something like, if you're insecure about something, I'm not going to bring that up in an argument because it's just messed up.
It's just one thing. You just don't want to, you know, go blow for blow in an argument. Exactly. It never turns out right. It's just you need to address the problem. You're both sides. Address the problem or moving forward with the problem. You never want to. That just causes strife into the relationship.
Exactly.
It's just like the argument might be over, but you're not over how it went down.
Right. And we're not going to sit here and try to act like, you know, you're going to have like the prettiest arguments, because that's not going to happen. No. That's not even realistic to say like, okay, you're going to have a pretty argument or whatever. Like, you know, you're going to say a little stuff, but we're talking about when it comes to being degrading and abuse and things like that, that's a red flag right there.
Yes.
That's a no-go. So the third thing we're going to talk about is quitting the relationship. And what we mean by that, quitting the relationship, that basically means when you guys get in an argument or whatever, that person's just like, I'm done. Right. I'm done with you. I'm sick of your stuff. I'm done. And then come back and now want to get back together.
Right. You never.
And that's that pattern of that.
Right. You never want to be with somebody who's just so easily and eagerly to call it quits.
Exactly.
You never want to be with somebody to call it quits. I know when me and Taffany were talking about marriage before we got married and everything like that. And we just made it a point to, it's like, no matter what happens, we're not getting a divorce or anything. Like, you just got to, when you're committed to some person, you just got to sit down and have the conversation that you're committed. Exactly. No matter what happens, I'm there for you, you're there for me, we're not splitting up.
Exactly. And it's just to think about, like, how the other person feels when your partner's like, okay, well, I don't really want to do this no more, or whatever. Just that feeling of, like, okay, this person just gave up, right, or whatever. So even when you guys do get back talking again, and that pattern keeps continuing, it's just you don't feel secure. Right. So that's why that's not good. Like, somebody just keep quitting. It's like, are we really doing this for the long haul, or are we not? Like, tell me right now.
All right.
Come on now.
One thing I want to say is about, as far as quitting a relationship, I want to say, as far as the women, like, you guys have women's intuition. When you think like, oh, something's going on, 80 to 90% something's going on. I just feel like, as far as quitting a relationship, when you can tell that it's just toxic and bad, then it's like, okay, you can cool the relationship. But if it's just like, if you're having small arguments over things that really don't matter and they're eager to call it quits,
it is petty.
Yeah, it's real petty.
Like, what you doing? What we doing here? Like, what's going on? So no, that's a no-go. So the fourth thing is controlling. Let's talk about that, because that's very important.
You do not want to be with someone who has a problem with, how you dress. You're not going to go out like that. You're going with me. You can't go out that long. And also on the controlling part is when, like, if you're trying to go out or you're going with somebody and they're trying to play those mind games, like either start an argument so that way you don't want to go out anymore.
Yeah, I think it's just different spectrums.
Like
different spectrums when it comes to controlling. Like, just controlling, period. Like, you gave some examples of controlling, but it's just like that partner that doesn't really let you be yourself.
Right.
Like, when you find yourself, you're definitely supposed to change and shape yourself for your partner, but when you change and it's just like you don't even feel like yourself anymore, that person is controlling you.
Right.
You know?
'Cause it's like somebody, this for example, I don't like how you dress, I don't like you going out like that. But it's like, we got together, but how I was, like how I dress, how I act, that's what you liked about me, so that's why we're together. Why are you trying to change that? Yeah,
and just to clear it up, like, with the whole dressing thing, it's okay to kind of alter how the person dress. You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe you should wear this or whatever. Because sometimes, some stuff is just not for relationships,
Right.
So that's okay. But when it comes to, like, that aggressive type thing where it's just like, on your back, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't go out. It's just, controlling is just not good.
Right. And fellas, if she's got something on that you don't like or you don't think is appropriate, don't just say, oh, you're not finna wear that, because then that's just gonna make her get defensive. Just
Just say, because I'd be like, what?
Right. I'd be like, babe,
what you talking about? Like, what's wrong with what I got on?
Babe, I like that dress way better on you. You look way better, sexier in that dress. And that's how you get them like, I do. You gotta play them a little bit.
But seriously though, like, it does make you get defensive, because I'm just like, okay, what are you trying to say? Like, what you mean I can't wear this? Like, so if you go about it a different way, it definitely kind of changes the narrative.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then, so our last thing is mama's boys.
Like, I am a mama's boy, but I'm not a mama's boy till at the point where my mama knows.
What is a mama's boy? Before you even get into that, what is a mama's boy?
Okay. A mama's boy is somebody who is just like, they do anything for their mom. They love their mom unconditionally. And there's another point where it's just like, okay, you a mama's boy, where it's just like, okay, you tell your mama everything.
You can't make decisions by yourself. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Like, we talking, you, let me call mama. Hold up. I'm not dating you.
Right.
And your mama.
Right.
You dating me. So you need to
Yeah.
So
you need to keep your mother out your relationship.
You need to keep
everybody. Yeah. Keep everybody out your relationship. But it's just like, if you're one of those people who have to run every decision through your mom, you're a mama's boy.
And it's like that's basically, you're just not even ready to have a relationship at this point.
Right.
Because it's like you're still relying on that. When are you gonna grow up? When are you gonna let that go?
You shouldn't be in a relationship until you're ready to stand on your own.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be in a relationship, because it's like, when you're in a relationship, it's just like, oh, you're one person. So if I can't stand on my leg, then we're just gonna fall.
Yeah.
So that's what I say.
But it's like, me personally, I wouldn't even try to be in my kids' relationship like that.
Right.
So, but yeah, mama's boys is a no-go for me. I don't like all that. I definitely respect mothers, but when it comes to mama's boy, I do not respect them because they're babies.
Pretty much.
And we're looking for men out here, okay? So that's that. So thank you guys so much for watching this. We basically made this so you guys can be aware of what's our red flags. I'm pretty sure you guys have similar red flags to us. It's important to look out for this stuff, because if you don't look out for this stuff when it comes to relationship, you're gonna find yourself in a really bad relationship, and would have been like, I wish I would have listened to my intuition. So, so make sure you guys in the comments let us know what's your top 3 red flags. Like, let us know. I want to know what you guys think about this, because this is good. We can go into more detail about this, but this is a really great topic, and I really feel like you guys should be aware of this stuff because this is serious. Please join our family. We would definitely be making more videos like this to give you guys advice and give you guys our point of view.
Right.
So, thank you guys. Bye.